Recently, I got in contact with the analytics experts at StatsBomb to plead them to sit through and professionally analyze the last Sidemen charity match. They have done so and provided me with every stat you could possibly think of from the match in 2018. You know, pressures, passes, turnovers, expected goals, expected assists. Just nice for there to be something expected from a bunch of YouTubers other than someone eventually turning out to be a nonce. I filmed this video ages ago and I've been waiting until the next charity match to upload it. If you're not aware, it's on Saturday at 3 PM. You can watch it live on the Sidemen channel and donate over there. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to see some of this.
Unbelievable! What a goal, son! The YouTube All-Stars!
This video idea came about when I was reminiscing with Ethan, actually, about the 30 shots and 1 goal that the YouTube All-Stars had in the last Sidemen match, that one in 2018. I just remember seeing this stat screen at the end of the game and firstly feeling like I've played this game of FIFA 12 before, and secondly, I want to see the XG, because it did not, like, we'd set up this team, we thought we had a fairly good chance against the Sidemen. We got battered 7-1 and it didn't feel like we deserved it. Just a quick run through of that game. The Sidemen went 2-0 up very early, then kept scoring. We then passed up a lot of opportunities. Then some of our finishing really cemented the result, but at least it was good to see TGF changing up their content. I'm gonna die. So let's watch this game together, and I'll sort of update you with StatsBomb's deep analytical insights into it. I know it's been 3 years, but that game lives rent-free in my head, so we're doing this. So what StatsBomb have done is they've literally gone into everything that happened in this game. So you can look at the screen now. This is the screen for me from the game. So these are the defensive actions I've done. You've got expected goals, shots per game, sorry, expected goal per shot, pressure regains per 90, touches in the box.
Maybe I'm too good.
This is basically a visual way of showing it. And so they've literally created things of these for every single person in this game. This is so cool. So let's remind you of the teams. Obviously, we've got the 7 Sidemen members. Rice Gut, of course, MVP. YouTube All-Stars, Hugh Izzy, Mo Vlogs, Ramel, Will, Deji, Zug, Freezy, Calux, DJ Mario on the left, and then me, and then King Batch up front. Lawrence took the piss out of the contrast being a little off in Clash of Creators. Like, were they watching this one? How many minutes in were we? Not even 1.5 minutes in. And the defense capitulates. Simon Mentor, nice finish. We should be able to see every single moment throughout this game. Now, all of these stats are compared to the top 5 European leagues. So obviously there's gonna be some differences in the stats there. XG of 0.14. Now, I'll quickly explain these shot maps. So this is Simon's from the entirety of the 90 minutes. Each little shape represents one of his shots, and the type of shape basically describes to you what type of shot it was, you know, whether it was scored, whether it was off target, whether it was saved, whatever. As you can see, he's taken 4 shots and scored 3 goals. Simon had an XG of 0.68 and scored 3 goals in this game. There's gonna be one loser in this video, and it's gonna be Hugh Izzy. Also, what StatsBomb do, sorry, I'm such a nerd for this stuff, I find it so fascinating. Anyone who's into football, I hope you'd find this stuff as amazing as I do. There's different ways you can record XG and expected goals and stuff. How StatsBomb do it is they actually take into account where the defenders and the goalkeeper are to give a more accurate reading of the expected goals of each shot. As you can see here, these are where the defenders, this is amazing. So you can see where Joe Sugg was, you can see where Will was, you can see where Simon was as the shot was taken. And they still reckon that was 0.14.
Oh, it's fucking useless!
I remember here just pulling out, like, I'm watching this back. This is one of the most outrageous skills I've ever, not even done by me, I've ever seen on a football match.
Absolutely humiliated JJ there.
Rice gum. Totally not understanding the offside rule. I'm shocked he hasn't gone to Rice Gun there. His movement in the box was something to behold. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the breakdown of that one. An XG of 0.09. So far, it's about 0.2 XG to 2 goals. So, our first big chance of the game. So the thing is, it also shows where the keeper is in relation to where goalkeepers usually are in this, where professional keepers usually are in this position. Charlie Morley's position is not great. That was an XG of 0.5, so we've already beating them on XG at this point. Good to know. Oh, fucking hell, boys. I've done this. I put Deji in centre mid. What kind of a responsible decision is that?
Nissan give their passing it back, and the YouTube All-Stars try and get it away again. The ball is chipped.
Oh my god. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Oh no, that was another chance for King back. I feel like the XG of that may not have been that kind either.
The low centre of gravity of a Sergio Aguero.
That sound is so bad.
Life, isn't it? That's life.
It's just money. It's just big. Oh, the XG of that one can't be right. That's not going to be kind. 0.52. All right, 0.52. We've had about 3 of those. Oh, give it to me. Give it me. Oh, that has to. That is ridiculous. How's he not passed that to me?
He makes a really poor decision. There.
That little Spanish lad.
How does Brian sound so Brexit?
Lovely cushion header. But
This is one of the most frustrating matches I've ever watched, but it's great entertainment, and that's why we love them. Batch has not had a good game here. Look at the options. You've got all of them. 3 of us. Oh no, we're starting to lose it. I think the quality was maybe just a bit too bad in this game. This doesn't even feel like a football match. This feels like the people playing football taking the piss and the other people not really trying either. Oh, this has to go to me. This has to go to me. Just pass it to me. What, wait, how am I going to mess this up? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I've given. Oh God, and that's half time. Oh, this is the most awful game of football I've ever watched in my life. Yep, that'll be the one. Extra. Oh, there's only 0.35 to be fair, so it's not as they go. We've had better chances. Don't even know if that was half time. I think the ref was just like, we've seen enough. This has got to be Simon Minter. This has to be a goal. That's a good finish. XG of that's going to be high. 0.34. Hugh is almost in the perfect position as well. Goes to me. I'm literally taking on Alfie Days, I think there. Josh, see you later. I don't know. Oh, it's Manny in front of me. That's why I've passed it. That's fair. To Dej. Surely. Deji hasn't had a great. And expected goals of 1.8 from the game. No goals. Experiment failed, I'd say, up front for Deji in that one. Oh my God, Manny, that's disgusting. Oh, that's a penalty.
Stadium breathing.
Hugh is literally basically on the halfway line by the time the penalty is taken once again. that was actually such a cool moment. It's actually a good penalty. I'm gonna play this back to someone. I'll play it to Mo. To be fair, our defence is so high up that Hugh has come out. It's not. To be fair, I remember thinking like, why is he out there? But it's not. Like, it's not unthinkable at this point. It's actually just a very, very good finish from Simon. What a shambolic display. What a shambolic captaincy this was. Oh, Romeo totally in. What are we going to do now? Oh, what's the point? What is the point? Right, how has that gone straight to Charlie Morley? Then how has this... The glasses have gone. Oh my God, that was... Alright, let's dive into the analysis of that one. Okay, so Deji's had a 0.53 and then a 0.46 XG. What was Romel's? That would have been this one, 0.15. So in the space of about 5 seconds, we've had an XG of about 1.3. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Harry. Well played, Hugh. I gave Hugh some abuse back in the day, I think, for this. He's not been too bad. I've made some questionable decisions in this. Like, look. Whoa. You know, why am I booting that at Deji? We're tackling each other. They've literally got no defence. They're letting us through.
Oh, they're fighting.
Deji just started on the red. Come on, right. Finally I've put Jay up front. Surely Jay's in. Oh, just take another touch. That's a good save. Oh, actually, I think this is my goal, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Surely we've got a goal coming here somewhere. It's Chris FG!
Finally. I think even the Sidemen celebrated that one. I had a flurry of shots late into the game here, actually. So what was my XG? 0.9, so actually outscored my XG. Just done my job. Their centre-back is lying down. Oh, Lux, what are you doing? All right, come on, Chris, give this a cow. Yep, that's the ball. That's the ball. Cow. Right, here we go. That's a terrible touch from me, but Jay's in, if I can find him. He's in. Finish it, Jay. Oh, not again, not again. Right, let's have a look at that one. I was only a 0.18. That's light work compared to the rest of them. I can't even be bothered to take the corners anymore. You, Izzy? Oh, God. The defence is, I mean... That looks potentially offside. Oh, that's a great finish from JJ, to be fair. He's not off. No, he's not offside. I take it back. It's beautifully timed from Rice Gum to beat the offside trap. Why has he just left that? Oh, there we go again. This is so... Oh God, like, they're literally letting us walk. How? Oh my God.
Joe Sugg then, unable to get it in.
I know you're used
I think this is the biggest disservice I have ever seen on any football pitch ever. So I haven't seen the XG of the whole game put together yet, but it's got to be up at like, we've got to be on like 5 or 6 at this point. That one's not going to be pretty, Joe. What have we got? Oh, it's actually not that, it's because it's in the air. 0.58, it's not too bad. Lux. Oh God. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this can be Toby's goal, isn't it? This is a very nice goal, I seem to remember. Lovely, lovely finish. Rommel, there's about 74 of us in the middle waiting for the cross. Here we go. Give it. Ooh. Oh, that's unlucky. Charlie Morley blatantly doesn't want to be here at this point. Oh, here we go. How are we going to mess this? Thank God the referee has put us out of our misery. That was horrific. Horrific viewing. Now, if you didn't know, StatsBomb are a world-leading football data and analytics company, supplying advanced data and analytics to over 150 sporting organisations worldwide. They also provide an introduction to football analytics course, so if you're someone that is into football, potentially interested in this space, please click the link in the description below, check it out. I know if YouTube didn't come knocking, I would be right there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you Saturday at 3 PM. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. Now, at the end of all that, let's look at this famous scoreboard that I was talking about. So 7 goals, 22 shots, and we had 1 goal with 30 shots, 14 on target. They had 11 on target. Obviously, that doesn't tell the whole story of it. We have more in-depth stats in football these days. With that in mind, let's have a look at the final XG from the game. Oh my goodness gracious me. As the game goes on, this is a graph which shows you the cumulative expected goals as the game goes on. So, at the end of the game, YouTube All-Stars finished with an expected goals of 6.57. The Sidemen FC with 4.8. What that's saying is, in an average game, we should have beaten them, rounding to the nearest goal 7-5. But we lost 7-1.
I'm rapidly falling out of love with football. I just wonder what's the point anymore, you know.
I'm very, very glad that that is what it looks like, because that's how it felt. The only game I've really ever watched or been a part of which felt like this was the Arsenal match at Emirates, sorry. David De Gea played the best match I've ever seen from a goalkeeper. And I feel like Arsenal had like 5 XG or something, and United beat us 3-1. Yes, the biggest chance miss was Joe Sugg, unsurprisingly. Right, so looking at the XG for each players, we have at the top Deji with a 1.8. Should have scored 2 goals on average from that game. King Batch 1.26, me 0.9, Rommel 0.59, Joe Sugg 0.58. The list goes on. Even Hugh Izzy popping up with a 0.1 in there. What we really want to know is who had the best passing percentage. I'm glad you asked. Vic from the Sidemen had an 86 pass percentage. StatsBomb have even done the individual pressures by each player in this game. Key passes, perhaps? I mean, that's how I play my game. Have we got any other stats that I can prop up my ego with? What is over-under performance? Well, we've just got Will and E there, so do with that what you will. Successful dribbles, your boy. Failed dribbles, almost your boy. Dispossessed, I don't think, oh no. Interceptions, and Eason Gibb. Doing great things. Tackles, who made the most tackles? It was Cal Freezy and Will and E. Tackles and interceptions, Will and E and Chris. Tell you what, you can't question my defensive work rate. Save percentage, 33% from Hugh Izzy. From Charlie Morley, we have 94% save percentage. Just let's see who was dribbled past the most. Jay got dribbled past 6 times. What about the Sidemen? Face it 10 times, and Alfie. Simon? Right, I think, to be honest, that's let's face it, no one else is watching at this point. Thank you so much once again to StatsBomb for providing us with all this absolutely amazing insight into a very, very amateur football game.